Hello, VOD watchers. You continue to be my favourite people. If you wouldn't mind dropping a comment, just talking about some crazy made-up battle to like engagement bait YouTube, that'd be fantastic. Obviously up to you, but yeah. What about some like Toro swagger strats? That'd be cool. But you do you. All right, let's share this to people who might be interested now. Oh, it's not open level doubles. Ah, I failed. My title is a lie. Okay. Right, we're live. Nothing thinks I'm dropping loads of frames. Good. I think we're cruising. Right, open level, round 11. It's kind of a real stream, but it's not a Noland round. So for this I am grateful. Minimize that. Right, okay. Enough faffing around. Let's get into it. I'm wearing my Snorlax jumper, so I'd love a Snorlax 8. Oh, hang on. Which one did I click? I really don't want to do level 50. Cool. Let's roll. At some point I should probably update all my stream stuff to make use of the like draft viewer stuff I've made, but today's not that day. Have I got the right run mascot? Yeah, sweet. Okay. No type, no phrase. Nice and simple. First one back. Okay, victory bell. That's not what we want to see. Okay, victory bell. Quiet, is that one? The one and only Victory Bell 1. Set that cannot beat Clefable 1. Right, we're looking for things to get better from here. At least it's not taking out a good item. Citrus Berry. Not healing, what is it, 20, 30 HP? Not that great in open level, it turns out. Okay, we've got a Snorlax. Is this 6? Yeah, counter leftovers. Okay, and it is immunity. Yeah, fine. Would prefer thick fat, but it is what it is. It's still a very good Snorlax, so we'll take that. Next up. Okay, Nido Queen 3. I think I might be one of the only people that thinks this is a usable set, but I do, so there we go. Common Man Muck 1. This draft could use a little bit of help, to be honest. Stench, maybe we'll stop something using Rain Dance with that. Let's see. Oh, Jukong 2. This is a this is a very sketchy draft already. Okay, and what's last? I think we've had Lumberry. Oh no, we have had Lumberry. What have we not had? We've had Lum, we've had leftovers. We've not had Chesto. We could have a Suicune 6 semi-save this. Although obviously with Snorlax it's not totally dire. And last mon is... Okay, Dodrio 2. Alright, okay. Cool, so we're going to have one... Oh, and it is early bird as well. We're going to have one dead weight mon. But other than that, we're looking pretty good, to be honest. Okay, by the powers of something... if I can work out how to get this sensibly on my overlay. Okay, that's not awful. That's worse. Right. It's not going to be perfect. I'm sure you all can deal with that. Okay, so quite clearly, Snorlax and Dodrio are on this team. They're both very good sets. Like, although they're both normal physical attackers, they kind of have quite good synergy. There's not much overlap in their attacking types. Like, Dodrio just doesn't do anything to steals and rocks. And Snorlax can beat them up pretty well, so that's pretty good. And this is pretty clearly lead Dodrio with Lax in the back. And then who's my third? Like, I'm just never taking Victory Bell 1. Like, it does have Sleep Powder. That's a move that can win a game, but only if you're, like, less than 50% chance likely to win it already. Do you want to click that button? I think we could do better. So, Vic is out. The Gong is also weak to electric and also weak to rocks and doesn't have reliable moves. I should probably put this thing in F tier, to be honest. But there we go. So those are out pretty easily. Like, Nidoqueen gives me some special coverage. Like, Skarmory would be... Skarm 3 would be weird. Could Snorlax 6 beat it with counter? Maybe. That'd be strange. But I think I quite like having an electric immunity and some special coverage. Nidoqueen. That feels about right to me. I think I can roll with that. Cool. So if I like run through the scary things that I could face, Latias, Snorlax does well into them. Waters. Like, does Dodrio live many ice beams? It's worth knowing, isn't it? It's probably the sort of thing I should already know. I feel like with Ivy Advantage, it does like live some like coverage ones. Yeah, it lived like a Blastoise Ice Beam, so presumably a Swampert 1-2. Yeah, but anything with a Stab Ice Beam, it's probably not living. Vaporeon, yeah. Yeah, okay. So Dodrio's living a bunch of this stuff and could peck twice or just go for it with double edge. Blissey / Snorlax, yeah, I'm fine in 2. Metagross. Yeah, there's a lot on Snorlax's shoulders here. Nidoqueen can help out with Meta a bit with Flamethrower. Heracross, I'm fine. Dragons with Intimidate. It'd be really nice to have Ice Beam. Electrics. Yeah, this is Nidoqueen. Pretty confident. What does the buddy team builder think? Like Snorlax and Nidoqueen Muck. That is wild. I think it's because it doesn't know how to use Protect. It thinks I'd be scared of Regirock 2 and Suicune 5. Yeah, that's probably fair, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not great into waters. I would like to swap Nidoqueen for something a bit better into waters, but we've got what we've got. Is there anything that would make me change my mind on this? I don't think so, really. I'm just happy with this squad. Snorlax 6, Immunity, and Nidoqueen. Yeah, let's send it. Okay. Dodrio in the lead with Snorlax, Nidoqueen in the back. Let's do it. Tyranitar right off the bat. Okay. It's not great to see on lead, if we're honest. I feel like Snorlax switching in while they curse is pretty scary. But, you know, it's probably what we've got to do anyway. Like, Dodrio staying in and protecting. I'm just letting the setup one set up. I don't want to do that. Nidoqueen doesn't really have any offensive pressure into Tyranitar. So I could go into it and I'd probably be fine. Although I could catch an Ice Beam, which would be upsetting. Like, is there a world where I've ever just got to hit this a bunch now? It's probably worth thinking about that a little bit, to be honest. Like, let's say it's Tyranitar 6. Oh, the curse ones just want a rock slide right off the bat. Oh, that's interesting. I'm surprised. Okay, right. Last round I did on this streak was extremely scuffed, with me just being like, this will be fine, and sending it. So maybe we accept that round 11 is a round where we want to be a little bit serious. Maybe let's put in some effort here, I think. Okay. Got Snorlax 6 in the back. These. 6. And we have Nidoqueen 3. Okay, so what will all these lovely Tyranitar sets do to me? 4 is going to Ice Beam or Thunderbolt, basically even Stevens. Oh, I guess if they wanna kill me, then I can probably Scout with Protect. 1 is always Thunderbolt. 2 is always, pretty much always Rock Slide, but it could Thunderbolt. That's kind of annoying if I do Protect Scout. Although if I Protect Scout, I've also got to factor in I'm taking sand damage. So that may not be worth it if I decide I'm going to Snorlax, whatever happens. Yep, 7 always Rock Slides. 9. They attract me? No. So 9 is always Crunch. 5 is always Slide. I'm kind of surprised they're seeing kills with Slide, to be honest. But I probably shouldn't be. I guess it just makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so we don't really need to worry about setup here on the Switch. Now I'm just going to click and move. Basically everywhere. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's also no attack investment. Could 10... Surely 10 can't double edge, right? No, not close. Okay, cool. Right, so it is always clicking an offensive move here. It's like... What's that number in? 6, 18... It's like 20% to Thunderbolt, about 6% to Ice Beam, 10% to Crunch, and the rest to Rock Slide. Presumably Nidoqueen is not particularly worried about taking this Rock Slide. No. It doesn't really do anything back. Could just kind of curse up. Yeah, this is like surprisingly interesting, actually. Glad I didn't just Unga Bunga this. Okay, and then what's happening offensively? If it's like Cursed Tyranitar, they set up a curse. I Brick Break them, and then they'll be slower, and I can just Brick Break. So I take a Rock Slide. I am faster after one curse, and I just Brick Break them twice. Okay, cool. What if it's like Dragon Dance Tyranitar? I'll come in on a Rock Slide. They'll DD. Or they'll just Rock Slide me again. Actually. Then if I hit a Brick Break, they're gonna rest. If I hit another Brick Break, they're gonna go into a long rest. Can't really capitalize on that. But I can just kill them, so that's pretty good. Okay, so the setup ones, I really want to go into Snorlax. And I think the coverage ones I do as well. So let's just go to Snorlax. Go to Snorlax and see what happens. Okay, so Rock Slider, fine. And Scout damage here. That's 461 to 326, okay? Pretty sure that's not a bulky one. I think that's an attack invested one. Yeah. In fact, that might have to be Tyranitar 7. Tyranitar 7 can hit that. Can Tyranitar 2? Tyranitar 2 does not have that roll. So I think this must be Tyranitar 7. Which is... Quick Claw. Rock Slide, Aerial Ace, Brick Break, Curse. Okay, that's good, actually. I think if you'd asked me, does Tyranitar have a set with Curse and not Rest, I would have said, no, it doesn't. But here we are, I'm looking at it. Okay, great. So they are super likely to Curse here. They don't see a kill with Brick Break. I can kill with Brick Break, although not after their Curse. But after their Curse, they will indeed be slower than me. So I just Brick Break twice and kill them. Nice. I guess if they'd done the 1 in 16 Rock Slide and then flinched me, that could have gone really badly, but I didn't really have another play. That was just I would have just been a bad beat, I think. We're gonna... Oh no, we can't get the roll. They're at +1 defense. Okay, I'm at 96 speed. They're at 86 speed. Oh, Quick Claw. I forgot about Quick Claw. Okay. Oh, yeah, that might have been... I might have misplayed that, actually. Oh, and they never saw a kill with Quick Claw Brick Break. So, when they got the Quick Claw, they were still, like, 7 and 8 to Curse. Even so. Slaking, eh? Find out if they've got lefties. Okay. So, kind of an even spread of the Slakings it could be. Like, Slaking 3 is most likely because they've got Brick Break is super effective into Snorlax. Do I live that? I think I probably do. Yeah, max roll's 300. So if it's 3, they're always clicking Brick Break, and I live it unless they crit, and I could press counter. That's option 1. Option 2 is I have a Brick Break resist. where it's a possible 5-hit KO to kill me, and I can just use my other moves and not waste HP on Snorlax. So if I knew it was Slaking 3, I'd definitely go Nidoqueen here. Yeah, 100% of the time I'll go Nidoqueen here, but it's only just under 50%. So Slaking 1, what's Slaking 1 going to do? Slaking 1 is probably going to bulk up. But it could also Yawn or Swagger. How would I feel about those into Nidoqueen? Yeah, again, kind of fine. They could Poison Point themselves. I'm special attacking, so bulk up isn't the worst thing. I've got Lum. Okay, yeah. Feels like a plan is coming together. If it's Slaking 2, they don't see a kill with Mega Kick. Hey, T-Man. How's it going? We are Immunity, not Thick Fat. Oh, I thought that showed up on this stream overlay. I have to look at that. Yeah, we're Immunity. They do see Thick Fat if I had it, but so we know it's not Slaking 2 because they didn't get leftovers, so we can just not think about Slaking 2. That's probably good because that might have been awkward with Amnesia. Slaking 4. Yeah, it's just random move basically because they know I don't have Thick Fat essentially. So could be Ice Beam. That's just over half to Nidoqueen. The other thing I need to factor in is that I have a Dodrio with Protect. So while I'll be taking Sand Chip, might be worth trying to explore how to use that to win. So I can't just send it in now because it would just like fully die. I could go into Nidoqueen and then into Dodrio potentially. I think I'll probably end up taking more damage on Dodrio than I would on Nidoqueen though, and not have like Poison Point upside. Yes. Yeah, I think it is. Sand is 1 in 16, so I'm taking 461 over 16, 28. Literally only the max roll. But I don't really like staying in and countering anyway, because I don't want to get crit even beyond that. So I think that plan's basically off the table. Also, I think Snorlax is my best 1v1er at the end. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like sometimes a scout turn's useful, or just like a free pivot. So, but yeah. Okay, so if I go Nidoqueen, what really goes wrong here? Takes an Ice Beam. If it is Slaking 4, I'm pretty sure I go into Dodrio and just protect Drill Peck. I get chipped down by Sand, but there's no risk. If it's 1, I can just kill them with Nidoqueen, and if it's 3, I'd probably just kill them with Nidoqueen rather than and have a full HP Dodrio. Yeah, I like that. Let's go Nidoqueen. My Spidey sense is telling me it's banned Slaking, so... Well, my Spidey sense and the stats too. Oh! Swagger. The rare AI clicking Swagger. Alright, well, that's not a swap option anymore. Okay, right, what do I want to do about Slaking 1? I'm pretty sure this is just stay in and just 1v1 it, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Timon. It's very marginal having a low health Snorlax, but there are also just like some weird sets like Ludi 3 and 4 that just like don't know how to kill you. Which one is Dodrio 2? Arguably the best one, although it's between 2 and 3. Drill Peck, Double Edge, Feint Attack, Protect. Okay, cool. I'm just staying in with this, and I'm gonna... Ooh. I am slower than this, so I need to think about whether I'm gonna beta switch. Yeah, I can just Protect and Drill Peck them down, but I'm taking 1/16 to do 27... No. So I will do 27 to 32% per time I hit it. I'll need to be protecting every other turn, and Sand is up. So I'm going to lose like over a quarter of HP on my Dodrio. And yeah, I don't love that. So I am going to... I think I Flamethrower at this turn, and then I Thunderbolt next turn, in case that brings in a water. Because Burn is the status I would most like to have. Okay. The bait didn't work. Okay, I have done an electric move. I think I'd do Ice Beam in case they got Water Ground. Yeah, okay, cool. We're good. Raikou! And... Slaking was in the third ball. Interesting. Okay, so this is no type, no phrase. There can be no slow and steady moves on this Raikou, so it cannot have Thunder Wave. So it is Raikou 2 or Raikou 5. Okay, cool. I think I should beat both of those. I don't outrun Raikou on Dodrio, which is upsetting. But yeah, Raikou 2's Thunder Rain Dance Double Team Reflect literally can't touch Nidoqueen, and I have Sand in my favor. Raikou 5, Thunderbolt, Double Edge, Raw Reflect. Double Edge does like 20%. Yep, okay, cool. We are good. What status would I most like to inflict? Probably Burn in case it's 5. It's not 5. So the AI trainer got some awesome mons and terrible sets. Oh yeah, why did I Flamethrower into Rain Dance? The charitable answer is because I knew I was always beating Raikou 2, so it didn't matter. The less charitable answer is I probably didn't think about it enough. Guess they could PP stall me out of everything. I don't think I'm too scared of that, but yeah, there we go. That was a little bit of a spicy starting one. Okay, second match. We've got no type. No phrase again. Okay, cool. Would I like to swap Pokemon? No, I don't think so. Arguably the worst set of all three. For all three of them. Now let's keep. Okay, and up first, Gentleman Reese has got a Hariyama. Okay, cool. This is 100% free protect. They have no setup moves. Okay. Cross Chop. Cool. Did they say a kill with that? Ever? Or didn't, but 4 and 1 can click Cross Chop anyway. Over Fake Out sometimes, but super rarely. This is probably Yama 2, which I just kill with a Drill Peck. Other Yamas actually don't kill me unless they crit me. 3 has Quick Claw. Yes, it can, Teeman. Fake Out gets it gets -1 for not being highest damage. It's not immune from that, and then it gets +2 if it's the first turn, so it ends up at +1. If Cross Chop is highest damage, then it can, well, it stays at +0, and then it can get the +1 for high crit rate. It's 25% chance to get that, I think, because because Dodrio is neutral to it. Yeah. So if it is a Fake Out and Cross Chop set, then to click Cross Chop, it has to win a 25% roll and then win a 50-50 roll. So they're only 1 in 8 to click it. So it's really not likely to be 1 or 4. It is much more likely it's 2 or 3. Yes. Yeah, a Rock Slide can also be more damage. So yeah, that takes it to about 1 in 16 for both of them. They both have Rock Slide. Yeah, that's a good shout. So it's very unlikely to be 2 or 3. But, like, I think I just have to peck this, to be honest. I'm kind of scared of Yama 3 Quick Clawing me here. Oh, I do still kill the HP invested ones with Drill Peck. That has to be the play. Thanks, Demon! Okay, there's the Quick Claw. Okay. Not get the crit, which is big and important. Okay, and they did... What's that? 195 to me. Gosh, bringing out all the shooters. So that was Hariyama 2. Dealing a bit less damage. This is Suicune coming in on Dodrio. Now, how safe am I to protect here? So the ones that have like normal attacking moves will see kills. Oh, they do see a kill with dive always as well. So if I protect here, they will never set up. They could dive. And then what am I going to do? I guess Snorlax takes a dive fine, right? Yeah, Suicune 2 is also super unlikely. Loads of things have super effective attacks into Dodrio that could come in ahead of it. Suicune 2. Yeah, okay. Could take a whole 12%. Okay, so if it's Suicune 2 and it dives, and I've clicked Protect, then I'm just kind of fine. Like, actually breaking through it's going to be kind of weird, but... Yeah, I would need to find a way to get Dodrio back in, I think, and then Peck and Protect on rotation. That's interesting. If Suicune 2 was more likely, that would be worth thinking about a lot here, actually, about whether I navigate it a bit more to bait that better, but as it's not, I don't think I do. So let's Protect. Strongly expecting to see a Surf or Ice Beam here, but a Bite would be telling. Okay. It's not Suicune 2. Big intel. Now my gut tells me I just send a Double Edge into this thing. If I KO myself to recoil, do they still get their turn? Or is it like Boom, where they kind of lose their turn? Oh, I really should know that by now. I think I probably need to try and kill this. Keep this alive in case I need to like finish it off. Like if it's one of the Calm Mind sets, but not a Calm Mind, or even a Calm Mind Rest set, actually. I think I probably need to, I probably need to keep Dodrio as just something that outspeeds it and can just double edge it for like a good chunk of its HP at the end if I need to. It's kind of spooky though. That might mean I'm going into a Nidoqueen 3 1v1 against the last Mon, which I do not like at all, but I do think I need that speed. So let's go into Snorlax, see what they got. You gonna Surf again? Okay, here's a Surf Ice Beam set. Okay, that did exactly 80. Okay, it's not Suicune 6. But the others probably can all do that, right? Yeah, okay, so not Suicune 6. That's kind of good to know. No, not Suicune 6. If they are Suicune 3, they are guaranteed to Rain Dance here, for better or for worse. But yeah, I think I just need to hit this, right? And Earthquake is my highest damaging move, so let's go for that. Oh, Reflect would be awkward. Okay, Rain Dance. Fine, it is Suicune 3. Okay, so they're always clicking Surf. In the rain, that's doing like up to 42%. I think there's a world here where I Earthquake and then sack Nidoqueen and finish it off with Drill Peck, so my Lax is not super low health. I think that could make sense. I don't want a super low health Snorlax here. Or I could do that now and have a full health Snorlax with no... Oh no, I don't know. There's no fighting moves in the back. There's no Drio that knocked out Yama. Yeah, what would that look like if I went Nidoqueen? Now, sack it, double edge, lose Dodrio to recoil, and really believe in Snorlax versus the back Pokemon. I mean, this thing's a so good 1v1. Like, special attack as it beats because it's a Snorlax, and if it's at full health, it can counter most physical threats. There's like Bulk Up and Curse sets that are scary though. There could well be one of those in the back. So I do have to play around that a chunk. The alternative is I just stay in and just 1v1 this with Snorlax, which would be at like, what, 30% HP at the end after lefties and things, unless I get crit. And like, yeah, my Dodrio on cleanup duty and my Nidoqueen. I think that's probably better actually. I think over optimizing could be bad here. They could resist swap here. If what that need to be, used Earthquake, so grass Pokemon with a fighting move. That'd only be Breloom, which can't be type and phrase, or a flying Pokemon with a fighting move, which would be exactly a Brick Break Dragon. damage did I do? Can I afford to take a turn off Earthquake and still 28 out of 48? Can I take a turn off Earthquake and still get to 100% in 3 moves? I might. I think that was a pretty high roll. Yeah, I think I might have had to literally max roll that because they can be at 60.4% at maximum. So if we say they're at 60%, then yeah, Shadow Ball and Earthquake add up. So I think this is a safe Shadow Ball. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, there's the Surf. Oh, and this always gets them into Drill Peck range as well, which is the other important thing in case it crit. Okay, Spadef drop. Can't see that mattering, but I guess maybe there's some crazy world it does. Okay, and Yellow back to Earthquake. Okay, cool. Guard. Okay. That's pretty bad, to be honest. But Suicune. Hey Riley, good to have you. Okay, so Suicune came in on Dodrio over Gardevoir. So that means the AI thought that Suicune had a worse type matchup, essentially. Or Guard didn't have a effective move. Normal and Psych. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Guard just can't have a super effective move into Dodrio, essentially. So it can't be an Ice Punch, can't be a Thunderbolt set. That's pretty big. I feel like I'm probably pretty scared of Gardevoir too. Yeah, okay, right. Question 1. Do these knock Snorlax out with a Psychic? Gardevoir 8 does. That's 135 min. How much will I get from a turn of leftovers? I get 28, so I'll go up to 137. So if I can get a turn of leftovers, Snorlax will live the 2 lowest rolls from Guard 8. Okay, that's fine. Does Gardevoir 2 see a kill? Yes, it does. And I always live after a turn of lefties, so that's pretty big. Gardevoir 5. Oh, this is a really interesting endgame, actually. Just doing some other quick sums. So Guard cleanly knocks out... No, sorry. Dodrio with Double Edge just cleanly knocks out Gardevoir 8. Can knock out Gardevoir 1, but Gardevoir 1's just kind of weird, so kind of fine to ignore that. Gardevoir 2, it does not knock out. Not particularly close. And Gardevoir 5... it knocks out sometimes. Yeah, this is really spooky, actually. If Gardevoir 2 gets up a double team, that's super bad. Cool, right. Yeah. I'm just going to take a 2-second break, and I'm going to map this out, because... yeah, this is close. It's real close. Okie dokie. Right. Let's work through these one by one, come up with a plan for each of them, and then see how much we can squash those plans together versus how much we have to just roll some dice. That's what I want to do. So get comfy. Okay, so if I knew it was God of War 8, it has Bright Powder. Why does it have Bright Powder? That's so unnecessary. God of War 8 will always Psychic this turn, and it will always kill Lax if it stays in. I then have the opportunity, for want of a better word, to sack Lax, D with Dodrio, which is 90% to win because of Bright Powder. Okay, cool. That's a start, right? Got something going at least. Some people say Excel wasn't meant to do this. It would be right. Okay. God of War 1. God of War 1, I would just stay in and Shadow Ball, right? Then I could... Yeah, then I can swap stall because they're just not doing enough with Magical Leaf for it to... Yeah, then I could swap stall. Okay, so... That's basically free, which is kind of cool. God of War 2 is basically guaranteed to Psychic, but it doesn't absolutely have to. He's one roll that doesn't kill, so it could kind of do the other two. Can I beat God of War 2? I'm not sure I can. I think with God of War 2, I would have to... Let's just put it in the calc and see what I'm seeing. I feel like I would have to sack Nidoqueen, rip a Drill Peck, specifically Drill Peck. So Guard doesn't want to rest against Snorlax, and then finish it off with Snorlax, which it doesn't see a kill on due to the lefty's recovery getting me out of range. Oh, that'd be such a cool line if I knew it was 2. I'm not sure I can afford to do it if it's not 2. Let's just check the limits on rest. The user will move before the foe. The user's HP is over 50%, which it probably wouldn't be, but it would be over 39%. High chance of a -3 and terminate. But it could still rest then. But that would be fine because I'd Shadow Ball it and then it would rest again. Okay, cool. So I do have a win into Guard 2. That's kind of surprising. Oh, and I actually don't even need to sack Dodrio to do that, because Guard doesn't kill Nidoqueen with a Psychic, and then I could crunch it. Okay, cool. Go Nido, crunch, Snorlax clear up. Lefties lets it live. Okay. That's a nice line. I hope I can do that. And that feels like the tightest one, so I feel like I'm going to have to map my other plans onto that plan, to be honest. That's okay. We can think about that. Okay, Guard 5. Sees a kill with Psychic exactly half the time, but it's always going to rip it anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, and if it was Guard 5 and it's Psychicked, I want to switch into... Yeah, no, if I knew it was Guard 5, I would go into Nidoqueen. Yeah, Snorlax is going to live after a turn of lefties again. Yeah, so I would do something very similar, actually. I'd go to Nidoqueen. I wouldn't get off a crunch because it's slower. Go to Nido, sack it, Dodrio Peck. Although, can I do little enough damage into Dodrio for that to be safe? No, I can't. I would put them in endure range. Often, not always. What is endure range again? Is it 35%? Yeah, okay, so it's like 1 or 2 rolls of Drill Peck. I might just have to chance that, to be honest. Not sure I'd have a better option. Dodrio Peck. Black's finish off. Okay, cool. Right. So, those would be the plans. 2 and 5 felt hardest to pull off. 1 is free. 8, I was talking about sacking Lax, but I can just sack Nidoqueen for that play too. Does it just die? Pretty much. Okay, so yeah, I think the play is go Nidoqueen. I'm kind of hoping it's Gardevoir too, because I think my line against that is great. Yeah, okay, so I go Nidoqueen. I can probably tell a bunch from rolls, but even if I can't, I just click Crunch. And if I get it off into Guard 2, that's good. And if it just dies, I go Dodrio. But would I know if it's 8 or 5? Because I need to do different things into those sets. Yes, they do different enough damages to Nidoqueen. Okay, cool, right. I think my plan, I think my mad scheming works here. I think going to Nidoqueen lets us... I think the scariest thing now is Guard 8 getting Bright Powder on Double Edge. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh no, actually the scariest thing is Gardevoir 2 clicking Double Team against the odds, having not seen a Psychic kill somehow. Right, let's do it. There's a Psychic. Crit killing this would be terrible because I wouldn't know what I'm up against. Ooh, okay. Big damage. I think that's Gardevoir 8. I don't think the others did that much. Yeah, 8 does it. 1 doesn't have Psychic. 5 doesn't do it. 2 doesn't do it. Okay, so yeah, this is Gardevoir 8. The set I really didn't want to see. Don't think it matters what I click here. Yeah, cool. Right, is there any way I can finesse around Bright Powder here? Any way at all? With 1 tick of lefties... I really need to just make a lefties calculator. Make my life so much easier. Getting 28 back. I'm going to go to 137. Oh, yeah, I lived the lowest 2 rolls. So, yeah, the optimization is going Dodrio here. Clicking Protect doesn't do anything. I'm never going to stall them out, so it's just ripping a Double Edge, hoping I don't get Bright Powdered, and then if I do, hoping that Lax lives the roll or they don't see a kill and do something dumb. Come on, Dodrio. Come on, you can do it. Yes, okay. Oh. Ooh, that was a scary battle for sure. Another riskless fight, as I believe they say in the Nuzlocke universe. That was a cool one though. I really thought I was just dead to guard, so I was happy I found a plan that kind of handled all of them. Okay, might think about swapping here. Let's see what we got up next. Flying type, interesting. Flying slow and steady. That sounds like Xatu 2 with the 3 slow and steady moves. Yeah, pretty likely. Do I want to make a swap here? So, obviously, Nidoqueen is not a very good Pokemon. But it is an electric immunity for Dodrio. And it is a fighting resist for Snorlax. And it's a rock resist for Dodrio. And it kind of does some stuff. I could take Suicune and just say Snorlax is my Raikou answer. Not like the worst idea in the world, but it's pretty sketchy. Me having Suicune means they don't have Suicune. That's always nice. And I had to use God of War 8 a month or so ago, and it was better than I thought, but that was at 31 IVs. I don't think I'm ever taking it here. Elemental Punchy Armor I'm not taking. I'm not giving up Dodrio or Snorlax, so I think the only thing on the table is Suicune 3 for Nidoqueen 3. Surf, Ice Beam, Rain Dance, Roar. Does that moveset do much for me? I guess I'm pretty bad into like Rhydon and stuff, right? How badly does Snorlax beat up like Raikou 1? Oh, it one-shots it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yes. Let's say goodbye to the Queen. Hello to the legendary beast. I think that's a relatively uncontroversial swap, to be honest. Bit more speed, keep Ice Beam. There into Tyranitar. Salamence! There we go. That's something I want Ice Beam into. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Another 8-setter. Okay, so my first thought is, let's go into Suicune. It's got Ice Beam. I probably need to be a little bit careful. Yeah, let's work out what these want to do. I think. So, Salamence 8 could attract, or it could declaw me. I would have rolls to kill it if I wasn't intimidated. Yeah, okay. Salamence 6. It's like 75% chance to DD. And then if it doesn't, it will Aerial Ace. So if I go into Suicune, at +1 speed, it will outspeed. At +1 attack, it still does nothing. People say this set is good, and I just don't understand how that is true, but I do mostly trust them. Okay, 7 is just gonna Dragon Claw me every time. Presumably that's not too scary for Suicune, right? Yeah, okay, nice. Those are faster, which is kind of scary. Salamence 1, it's gonna Rock Slide. Yeah. I mean, Flinchments can do things, but we're not too scared of it. Cool. 2 will Protect, or it could Swagger, I believe. Salamence... Oh, wait. Unless Salamence 2 just sees a kill. No. Salamence 3. It's gonna Double Edge. Oh, outspeed, so that's fine. Yeah, this is just go Suicune, I think. I guess Salamence 4. Clicking Dragon Dance on the Switch. Should be fine unless they Double Edge crit me. Yep, okay, cool. But I can't protect a Scout, because if they Dragon Dance on the Protect, that's real bad. Okay, it is Dragon Dance. Kinda spooky. Especially with Bright Powder in the mix, but let's Ice Beam. Okay. Don't Bright Powder miss. Okay. Ooh. That's a good set. We might be taking that. It's a shiny! Whoa! That is a cool shiny. You can really, like, the scarf really pops. That's great. This is the first shiny I've had in... This is the first shiny I've had against Smart AI in a long time. I've had a lot, like, blitzing through the lower rounds, especially when I was doing my as fast as possible challenge, but yeah, that's a cool one. I don't think I can ever take it, but I want to for sure. Cool. Right, now I need to work out how to beat this thing up, sadly. I don't think any Slowking has any super effective moves on Suicune. Oh yeah, Slowking 2 with Thunder Wave, that makes a ton of sense. Yeah, is that thing going to be really awkward to beat, actually? Oh, we get loads of information about the back, because it can't be Xatu anymore. And it needs to have a slow and steady move. But it's telling me it has to be Articuno, Fearow, or Skarmory. Yeah, it has to be Articuno 2, Fearow 2, or Skarmory 3. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that should be fine. Articuno 2. I think Snorlax wins the struggle war against Articuno 2. I reckon. Skarmory 3, I'm immunity, so I can counter it, which is fun. And Fearow 2 has Focus Band, so theoretically I could lose, but yeah. That's a great shiny. Okay, right. So, Slowking 2, it is going... Does it see a kill? Might do. Yep, every time. So, Slowking 2 is going to click Psychic here. Feel like Oh. Do I have to go Snorlax? I don't really want to get paralyzed next turn. I could go Dodrio and Double Edge and then follow up with Shadow Ball. I think I like that more. If I get crit on the switch, what happens then? Not much, to be honest. I just probably get paralyzed. Is Dodrio my Firo 2 answer? It's not a question I find myself asking very often, to be honest. Yeah, Firo 2 usually sees kills on Suicune. Hey, Twisted, yeah! My first smart AA shiny in a while. Okay, so it's Articuno. Let's put the big brain view up. So Suicune 2 is useless into Firo 2, pretty useless into Articuno 2, pretty useful into Skarm 3, because it means I don't have to risk like crit nonsense from Fly. A +6 crit Fly does not always kill Snorlax. Okay. Maybe I don't need to be too scared of Skarm 3. I do need to be scared of Skarm 3 if I'm paralyzed. Then I can't guarantee getting that counter off. And they could go around again and just kill me. So I really don't want Snorlax to get paralyzed, basically. But Suicune is basically expendable, so... Is it just Surf for 20 to 24% and call that a day? That feels so rubbish. Maybe it just is, though. It's pretty annoying that Surf plus Double Edge doesn't kill. That's what I really want. Oh, but they're going to Thunder Wave, so I could probably go Surf with Suicune as kind of like a, there we're just sacking it move. Then with Dodrio, I Drill Peck, they Thunder Wave. They Surf or Psychic me, but it doesn't kill, and then I finish them off with Double Edge. And then it's Snorlax versus the back. Where Firo 2 could get me, for sure. Let's just double check I'm immunity. Because if I'm not immunity, this is so much scarier. Yeah, okay, I'm immunity. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna Surf. Could crit. That would be really nice. Nope, didn't think so. There's the Psychic. Shell Bell. Oh, I maybe haven't factored in Shell Bell enough here. Yeah, I have. Right, we're gonna Drill Peck. They're gonna Thunder Wave. Cool. They're gonna Surf. I'm gonna Double Edge unless I'm full powered. Oh, I'm faster while paralyzed. Of course I am. Of course. I just always think of paralyzed as being slower than everything. Okay. I back Snorlax to win the Struggle War. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Hmm. Okay, they always see a kill with Blizzard. I think I try for a Protector to waste their Blizzard PP. Okay, nice. That's one Blizzard down. And... yeah, let's just double edge. Okay, they landed it. This is fine. Okay, let's Shadow Ball. They know I'm toxic now. I mean, they know I'm immunity now. That was a super likely double team. They should be ripping blizzards here. Oh, no way. Come on, Snorlax Thor. Okay, nice. Yes. Ooh. That was a bit of a... that was a bit spookier than I wanted it to be at the end. Was I going to win the struggle war? Am I going to work that out right now? I did manage to limit them to only 2 double teams, so I was in a really good spot there. Yeah. Yeah, that was tough, Riley, if you're still here. Yeah, I think I was super favored in the struggle war. I'm going to look at that later, actually. How are we doing for time? Cool. Yeah, I could do another one. But these have been some long battles. No type. No phrase. I forgot I had Salamence 4 being offered to me. Do I take Mence 4 over Dodrio? I might. It's such a good mon, and Intimidate is so useful for Snorlax and Suicune. I could shiny swap also, but I don't think that's quite as good. Do I end up too weak into water types if I take Salamence? Maybe. It's such a good set. I think I have to take it here. The upside is so high. Bye-bye, Dodrio. Salamence. Aggron. Well, Dodrio would have been terrible into Aggron, so that's something. Okay, I think this might be a coverage Earthquake that does not kill Aggron, but let's find out. Ooh, it does most of the time. Or some of the time. 62.5% chance. What are the chances it's Blizzard Aggron? Surely not. Surely not. Yeah, exactly, Twisted. Like, Acid Armor Vaporeon is, like, really scary. But I can probably make it work. Let's probably take Struggle off this Snorlax. I think I will want to be thinking about that as my default option. Okay, so Aggron 1 is just going to, like, yeah, fire off an Iron Tail, which I don't really want to eat, but could eat. Aggron 3 is going to Blizzard. Aggron 4 is going to Rock Slide. Yeah, Aggron 2 is going to Thunder Wave, basically. I really don't want Salamence to get Thunder Waved. I don't really want anything to get Thunder Waved, to be honest. I think this is go Suicune into the Rock-type Pokemon, surely. Like, it's not upset about Iron Tail. It's definitely not upset about Blizzard. Aggron 4, Rock Slide. Yeah, let's go Suicune. Okay, Aggron 1. Okay, defense drop. It's worth remembering. Aggron 1 is Quick Claw. Quick Claw, Crit Earthquake will kill me. But they don't get it. Nice. Ludi, eh? So we've got the fun here of wanting to do completely different things against the different Ludi sets. Because DD Salamence with Aerial Ace, unsurprisingly, pretty good against Ludi 3 and 4, but pretty bad against Ice Beam Ludi 2. So it's probably not the toxic one, because the others all have super effective moves. I think Ludi 1 will always Rain Dance over Thunder Punch. Let's have a look at that. They will be slower than me, and if they have Swift Swim, it'll be +1. Yep, cool. And yeah, their abilities. Yeah, okay, cool. So 1 will always Rain Dance here, which is kind of fun. 2 will always Thunder Punch, presumably. Yeah, and 3 and 4 will do their nonsense. I'm not really in a rush against 3 and 4. They don't pressure Salamence, so I think I just need to play carefully into 2. And I think that's go Snorlax. So what we got? Thunder Punch. Okay, so I think that has to be Ludi 2. There's definitely a world where I'm wrong about the weather AI, but I'm pretty sure that means it's Ludi 2. Okay, cool. So I think this is just Shadow Ball it a bunch. I'm fine swapping a bunch of Snorlax HP here. Oh, this Snorlax is a crit machine. 148 Shell Bell. I don't need to take another Surf here. Yeah, I don't need to take another Surf here. I can just go Mence, right? Nah, I'd probably rather have the HP on Mence, I guess. Oh, hello. Maybe I would have rather had the HP on Snorlax. Okay. The buddy is telling me Latios 7 or 8. Do I believe the buddy? Let's have a think about this. So, Suicune's offensive type matchup into Ludi 2 is awful. It's 1 in 4. And into Latios, it's 1 in 2. Yeah, so if Lati had a super effective move, then it would have come in over it. And that's including status moves, actually, because Ludi double resists. Is that right? Or does it have to, like, 4 times resist? I think it has to 4 times resist. So why can't it be Latios 5? that trigger a phrase? No. Hey, Timothy. How we doing? Yeah, why can this not be Latios 5? That doesn't make sense to me. Sprite powder like Latios 7. Buddy thinks 5 would tie with 2. I can't get behind that, I don't think. So I think it could be 7, 8, or 5. And I'll look into the buddy later. Okay. Surely all of these I just want to hit a shadow ball, right? Latios 7 doesn't do a lot of damage to me. And actually I can swap stall it pretty nicely, but getting some damage up first is good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It is Lati 7. I thought if anyone notices that I've not been updating the GitHub repo, it's going to be Will. I wonder if he's going to call me out on it. And it's happened. Yeah, because like I'd have to push like loads of images for the new like team builder stuff, and I don't want to do that. Basically, they're like pretty scuffed. They're not very nice. And make the repo pretty big. Just keep it as it is. That can be a hosted special. Right, I'm behind on my win counting. Most important part of factory. Oh no. Okay, what's next? No type. Slow and steady. Okay, another slow and steady trainer. I'm still not great into slow and steady in general, but I'm not sure any of those help, so let's roll with it. Slow and steady, Meganium. Is anyone else thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, like, I know there's ways to do that, Will. Maybe I should. If someone ever asks me to. Buddy tells me 75% chance for Meganium 2, and that feels about right. And this also feels like my Salamence is gonna go crazy. Like what's the bad things that can happen? Meganium 4 with a -1 ancient power into Omni Boost. Still actually just not that scary. Meganium 3 could endure or flail. That's kind of fun. Meganium 1 saying yeah, this is DD all day. Grass Whistle, I guess, is a bit upsetting. But they're at full health, so they should want to double team. Yeah, okay. Now, the question here is, how greedy do I get? So, at +1 attack, I OHKO them 56% of the time. Dragon Dance again. Hey, Wildcat! Hey, I earned this Salamence. This wasn't a draft freebie. Explode. Okay, yeah, probably Ice Beam Explode. At +2, presumably I just kill that with Double Edge. Oh, I kill it with Ace. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's probably Ice Beam Explode. On the off chance it isn't, I am going to Double Edge this. I don't think I mind taking the recoil damage. Does it have any slow and steady moves? Probably not, right? What's the one I can't see? Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Earthquake Counter. No. Oh, Zam. Zam in the house. Yeah, it has to be one of the T-Wave ones. That makes sense. Goodbye. And that's why we take Salamence. Type. No phrase. No. This squad's pretty good. Entei. That sounds like setup food to me. I mean, getting burnt would be sad, but... do I kill them all at +1 Earthquake? What's the fattest one? Entei 6? Or is there one with sensible EV distribution? Yeah, I basically always kill 6 at +1. Yeah, let's just go +1. Okay, double edge Entei. Does that have to be the swagger one? No, there's another one, isn't there? Yeah, let's at least work out which one it is. Entei 5 -1 attack did 104 to me. Can't be Entei 5, it is Entei 3. That has Lumberry, and I always kill it. So let's do that. No more high risk, high return moves in the back. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, but Sheer Cold's not high risk, high return, is it? So it can't be Walrein 3. It could be 4, 2, or 1. Yeah, specifically not the final boss, Timothy. Although actually, maybe I'm behind on my lore here. Is final boss Walrein always Walrein 3? Like, for me, it's because it's the final boss of Gold, because everybody seems to lose to Noland with it on a Gold battle, myself included. Okay, let's slow down a bit here. Specifically Walrein 3, according to Wildcat. That makes sense. Okay, so Walrein 4... Yeah, there's no way I one-shot it here, and it's always going for Ice Beam. It's just a little XL, but let's do it together. Walrein 2. Surely they just all see kills with Ice Beam. Yeah, of course. And then Blizzard. No way it doesn't. Okay, so they're just all sending an ice move, and I can do like... This is pretty scary, actually. Because Suicune cannot touch these things at all. Do I have to just double edge, actually? Because going into Snorlax and it getting frozen or sheer colded next turn, I kind of just lose. My best opportunity to get some damage off. I can even Aerial Ace into Bright Powder Walrein 4. I'm not sure the like 20% extra damage actually makes a difference. Okay, so if I knew it was Walrein 4, I know it's going to Ice Beam this turn. Now that does like 30% to Snorlax. And if Snorlax gets frozen, I just lose. That's kind of nasty. I mean, I could just, like, sacrifice Suicune, basically. Go Suicune, Roar, and then I'll know how to deal with this in the end. I feel like giving up my +1s might matter on Salamence, though. If Salamence is neutral, then... Aerial Ace into Brick Break does always kill 4 still, so that's good. Yeah, I think I might like that, actually. Just going Suicune, clicking Roar next turn. No high risk, high return moves in the back. Means I mean, Metagross would still be scary for sure. Don't really care if Suicune gets frozen. Can take 2 of their sheer cold PP away if it is Walrein 4. Yeah, I think I like this. Yeah, let's go to Suicune and Roar. Okay. It's 4 or 2. That did 44. That feels like Walrein 2 damage to me. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, I think we're pretty safe here. Yeah, okay, Walrein 2. Panic over. So do I still Roar this? I think I probably still Roar this. So, yeah, if I Roar this out, then if Salamence is at +2 and Suicune stays alive, then I can Double Edge, die to Ice Beam, Surf, and kill it before it sets up stuff and goes crazy. So that's kind of cool. Maybe even just... Or do I just swap stall this now? Suicune's not going to live all the Ice Beams. I think it's like minus a bunch on attack, but it's not really going to help. Yeah, I think I Roar this. Jolteon! What are you doing? Okay. Buddy says it can't be Jolteon 1. That probably makes sense. Jolteon 1 has 2 slow and steady moves. Oh, hang on. This was a slow and steady trainer, right? Feel like I've misentered things in the buddy. Let's use the power of time travel through YouTube. Oh no, this is no phrase. Okay, last one was slow and steady. Okay, so I'm presuming it can't be Jolteon 1 because slow and steady moves. Yeah, Entei 3 has Swagger. That makes sense. Jolteon 3. I can't remember what Jolteon 3 has, and I don't really care, to be honest. It's a weird set. So, Jolteon 4. Really fast. Not that hard hitting. I think this is just Snorlax food. Oh no, it does a fair chunk actually. Yeah, I think maybe I shouldn't have roared, actually. I think I probably needed to deal with Walrein then. But oh well. Live and learn. Okay, so Thunderbolt kills about half the time into Suicune. And Mence doesn't live 2. So I can either sack Suicune or I can go... Or I can swap into Snorlax. And what's Jolteon 2 gonna do? Does Jolteon 2 just see the kill? No, they're the same, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. But it could dig because they're faster, and that's what the AI likes to do. That'd be fun. I'd love to switch Snorlax in on a dig. But either way, yeah, I think this is just go Snorlax. Or is it? What is Suicune doing into the Walrein in the back? I like that it was fast because that let me do like an extra 20% at the end if I manage to set up Salamence, but I'm not going to set up Salamence against this thing. That's not on the cards. So does this have any value? I really want to protect my Snorlax HP because Salamence is just going to get trashed by Walrein. Yeah, this is really bad, actually. Bad raw, Dave, I think. I mean, I guess the good thing is that Walrein 2 doesn't really do any damage to Snorlax. So I get lots of chances at Brick Breaks. Do I just sack Suicune to get a free switch into Snorlax and limit the damage? I think I probably do. Yeah. Let's say bye-bye Suicune. Okay, there's the Thunderbolt. No big surprises. See if we get lucky on the roll. Oh, we do! Lovely. Oh. Oh, I forgot I was Lum. Delightful. Crit. Now, I would really, really like them to click a move that's not Thunderbolt here. Because... if it's Jolteon 2, I go into Salamence and I DD once and kill them next turn. And then I have a final hurrah against Walrein. So, show me dig, show me double kick, show me raw. Well, we're raw. Show me dig or show me double kick, please. Yes! And I get to keep my Suicune as well. I mean, I'm going to calc it. Surely it does 9. Yes, it does 9. It easily does 9. Okay, cool. Right, so we go Salamence. Ooh, more chip than I remembered. Yeah, I should live a Thunderbolt here. Okay, cool. Mence. It's nice you get the sound effect, even though you don't see the animation. That's fun. There is no... oh, the downside to Dragon Dance here is if they paralyze me with Thunderbolt. If they paralyze me with Thunderbolt, then I don't go faster, so I should just Earthquake here. I just want this gone. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hit through, hit through, hit through. Okay, nice, nice. Guess who's back? Squashed wall rain. Now, do I ever keep Ments alive for swap stalling later? With Intim. I maybe do. Oh, I could sack Suicune here. Yeah, I could sack Suicune. And then I could Brick Break. That. Is that the most value I can get out of Suicune? Or do I value being able to do 15% to it later through potential double teams? I think intimidating an Earthquake community is much more useful. Yeah, let's say bye-bye Suicune. There'll be 4 Ice Beams gone. Oh. Yeah, is there a world where I can stall out the rest of the Ice Beams? And then DD and Aerial Ace it down? Oh, I think there might be, mightn't there? So, yeah, it already Ice Beamed once, and I did catch that with Suicune, right? Oh, I totally should have done that instead of Roaring. Why did I not? Ugh. Bad play. Never mind. Hopefully this is coverable. Suicune can definitely catch 5 Ice Beams with pressure. Yeah, okay, right. So they've used 2 of their Ice Beams. They've used 2. They've used no EQs. They've used 1 double team, right? They've used 0 curses. Yeah, I could just stall them out of Ice Beams and then 1. That was dumb. Never mind. Let's see if we can recover this. So, yes, we absolutely want to go Suicune here on what should be another 2 Ice Beam PP. Okay, good. Finally get a break from the red bar noise. Okay, now we go Snorlax. And now we just try and hit it. I think this is still our plan A. Okay, they've gone for a curse. Let's put that in calcs across the nation. Okay. Yeah, and then we just do it again, right? They basically see tide damage with Earthquake and Ice Beam. Probably a point where I start spamming counter, but I don't think it's yet. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. They've not got any evasion. That was how I lost this, really. Yeah, let's just do it again. Cool. Goodbye. Oh, I certainly made a meal out of that. Never mind. Type. I risk I return. Would I like to swap? No, thank you. Okay. Battle 7 is always a little bit scarier when you've got 2-3 IV Pokemon because the speed tiers just work so much worse. Doug. What do we do about Doug Trio? Do we try and outspeed it? Do we set up on it? It's interesting. Or do we just kill it with just an aerial ace? Okay, so they are -1 attack. It's Doug Trio 3. What do I do here? I'm like pretty worried about getting flinched out of House and Home by like Doug Trio 4. And 314 speed. I would need to go to +2 to outspeed them. I don't really like my odds of living enough to do that. I think I just aerial ace. There's the slide. Oh, I'm an idiot. 100% should have been go to Snorlax and then tim this down hugely and or waste all their fissures. Okay, this is always Earthquake or Fissure. Back to Mence. Oh, Arena Trap. Ah! How did I forget about Arena Trap? Gosh, I'm bad at this game. Okay. When it came out, I specifically thought, Salamence is unaffected by Arena Trap. That's nice. And then I just forgot to think about it again. Okay, well, 100% got away with that. There we go. Oh. Someone say something about Acid Armor Vaporeon earlier? I think they did. Yeah, so Vaporeon coming out here means they have no fighting moves or no ground moves in the back. Which is, well, ground moves especially is pretty restrictive. I think I just need to do some damage to this, to be honest. Just hit an Earthquake. Okay, no Acid Armor. 377 down to 271. Feels like it might be Vape 1 damage. Oh no, sorry, Vaporeon 1. This Snorlax has been pulling out some big crits. Okay, Vape 2 can do that much. Vape 3 can do that much. Vape 4 does more, so it's 2 or 3. I don't think we really mind. I don't think we really mind knowing which it is. 3 was super likely to Acid Armor though. Yeah, let's just Earthquake again. Shell Bell. Okay. Shuckle. Okay, being immunity is very nice here. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just Earthquake's highest damage, right? I think this is reasonably safe. Okay, double team, cool. Double team, no lefties. Does that mean it's Shuckle 4? Yeah, okay, cool. It's fine. Let's get them into a long sleep and let's It's kind of crazy they didn't double team again there. And I probably want to go into Suicune and just surf this down. I'm still trapped, right? Yeah. Trapping team here. Let's try for a crit. Okay, missed. Wow, this rap is going on a long time. I need it to not be at full HP, though. Okay. Don't love that, but... Okay, come on, Suicune. Do I kill this with, Rain Surf? Yes, sometimes, so let's try for that. Nice. Round 11 done. Nice. Okay, cool. How did that round go? I feel like I played really well at the start. I really like that those lines against Gardevoir with like sacking Nidoqueen and stuff. Like lefties taking me out of range. I thought that was cool. I liked how I played that. And then at the end, just a couple of silly mistakes, but I got away with them, I guess. So yeah. And Slowking is one of my new favorite shinies for sure. I like that a lot. Cool, right. That's it for me. I might do a little bit more later before Wildcat, obviously, but I'd probably not. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, folks. Yeah, if you're not planning to watch Wildcat in like 3 hours, if you're still here, Wildcat, you should be planning to do that. Okay. Pushing the open level record even further than this horrendously intimidating 189. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I will catch you next time. Bye.